What would you do if you woke up one day and you had an eerie handprint on your back? Had the presence of something watching you so intense that it shook you from your slumber? This is the Haunting of Rimrock Terrace. Brianna is a young military housewife. Her husband's deployed. Every morning she is waking up shaken from her slumber by something watching her, something touching her, something breathing on her. She starts hearing all these eerie noises all around the house. Footsteps of people that aren't there, knocking on the walls, dog toys getting played with when the dog's in another room. How would that make you feel? Would you be terrified? Have you ever been to a military installation? If you have, you might understand how old some of this architecture can be. Specifically, let's talk about Fort Riley in Kansas. Fort Riley was constructed in 1853. That makes it over 150 years old. Some of the housing in this installation itself is really old. Fort Riley has had multiple paranormal investigators. Typically they've stuck to the Custer House. There's also legends of the Lady in Chains on one of the parade fields. There's a lot of paranormal activity when it comes to soldier housing. Brianna reached out to me on a subthread of the Facebook page. She asked me if I could come investigate. So I showed up, ready to go. And when I tell you this place is active, this place is unbelievably active. Multiple simultaneous interactions. Physical scratched marks.
So I was standing in the kitchen and I noticed that I got these two little marks on me.
Voices. Instantaneous response in the spirit box. What you're about to see is unbelievable and unreal. So throw your pajamas on, turn out all the light. It's time for us to take you beyond the veil.
Most.
That's interesting. We're at 51. That's almost level 3 on EMF. Hold on, it's going up. 70. It peaked at 70.
And it disappeared.
Hold on. Nope.
It's only in the air because he was on the ground.
Yeah.
Interesting.
There's no reason for an EMF frequency to be just sitting in the air like that, is there?
Mm-hmm.
That's interesting. As soon as I brought it over here. It's right next to my phone and it's not even going off. That's interesting.
Up here.
Why?
Up here.
I felt like back of my neck.
Yeah.
Like, I can barely sleep at night.
We have a physical.
So when I
Get you
walked
too?
in this house, I was standing in the kitchen and I noticed that I ended up getting that. So when we first came in the house, I was standing in the kitchen and I noticed that I got these two little marks on me.
You weren't there before? Do you have any history of like scratching or anything? You do? Okay,
Yeah.
because I know you said handprint, but I don't
Most
know.
of the scratches I just chalk up to the cat. So I never know which one is what.
So cat balls, if you don't know, you turn it on, you set it down, it'll go off. But as soon as something bumps it, it'll light up again. Just like that. So if you see one going off, know that something physically had to move it enough for it to go off like that. I'm gonna set these up all over the room.
Okay. Cat.
See if it is the cat.
It's the cat.
Okay.
I saw him creep that way, that's the only reason.
Next thing you know, it'll be the Roomba.
Yeah, no kidding.
Point out theory number 2 here. What did you ask earlier, right? Was
See if that was the cat. Red pod's going off right now. Shoot, or you went downstairs.
yeah.
Motion sensor just went away. Check the motion sensor. Is there a cat over there?
No, he's downstairs.
The motion sensor just went off while you were downstairs, and the REM pod went off at the same time, pointing at the REM pod.
So does he not like me?
Well, this is my point. Who got hurt?
That's
He just don't like
interesting.
women in general.
That's my
Yeah.
guess.
He might not.
That's what I'm pointing out here.
That was either your dog whining or there was a growl.
Yeah, there was a growl.
It went, Motion sensor?
That's motion
Is
sensor.
that cat?
Nope.
We have had motion sensor, REM pod, and a noise. Could have been dog. We've had all 3.
It could have been the dog reacting
Most
to
whines,
something.
he doesn't growl.
That sounded growly.
I have goosebumps.
Anybody else goosebumps?
Yeah, my whole body.
Yeah, like
Top
to bottom.
I feel it in my ears, my scalp.
My chest
So-
feels tight.
Can I give my an opinion? If
Go
that's fine. The first thing that we discussed was he was answering. I'm going to assume it's a he. I could be dead wrong. We haven't like we did ask, right?
It doesn't
was a he.
have to be
Because it can lie.
gendered. Well, it could be something other than a gendered being.
True, it can do whatever it wants. But you asked, you okay talking to me, and we let her give it a try. It didn't want to respond. She got hurt. Her husband deployed.
Grandpa.
He wasn't moving, so that's not him.
No, that's temperature change. That high pitch ring, that is sudden drop or increase of 3 degrees.
You mean that cold? Yeah, I'm talking about you. Please listen.
Hey, point this way. Point this way.
So, her husband deploys a month into being here. You've been here
Yeah.
8, 9, and you said it's ramping up.
Yeah.
I think just by experience alone, history, and what have happened just being us here tonight, I don't think it likes women
I don't think so
at all.
Because I mean,
I don't think it like- I don't think
Can I cut you off for a minute?
Please do.
Is anyone feeling a presence or like they're being watched currently?
Yeah.
And if
Yeah.
so, can you point on the count of 3 to the direction you're feeling it from? 3 and down. 1, 2, 3.
Bathroom.
Are you feeling it from the bathroom too?
Yeah.
Like this area, I feel like a almost a pressured presence on my back. Like all the goosebumps are on my back, and my spidey senses are tingling. Is that still going off?
Yeah.
No.
It was rolling still a bit because of walking
It
around.
could be.
That's the one in the bathroom.
Is it?
There's a
Nope. Right here. See, that's actual break a field. The antenna makes an EM field. Anything breaks that field, that's what it does.
Interesting.
I hate the fact that I have tinnitus in my ears. It all sounds like ringing.
Anyone feel anything over here? Or hear anything, I mean? I heard from the bathroom. Again, if you're here and you'd like to communicate with me, come into this room and push these rods together. Right as I got an answer.
Yeah.
Right as I got an answer. If you would like to communicate with me, I need you to point these rods exactly where you are. Look where they're pointing. Look where they're pointing.
Right now.
My hands are really clammy. I'm getting excited.
Yeah, right.
If you're in the hallway, I'm going to do this opposite this time. Open these rods as wide as you possibly can. Push them hard. Don't do it gradually. Prove to me you're here.
Yeah.
Alright, I want to try something. I want to...
Are you a soldier? If so, please cross these. Don't do it softly, do it hard. I want to know you're there. More than that. Come on, you got this. Yeah, that's what I like. There, good job. Proud of you. Alright, let's try this again. You're able to cross it. I'm going to ask you the same question. I want you to open it this time, okay? If you are a soldier, open these. Don't cross them. I appreciate you coming in. Can you open them? Push them open. Okay, well, I guess you don't want to do that, do you?
Unless that
Unless
first
it left.
time it came in and that was it leaving.
It very much could have been leaving.
Yeah.
I invite you to come back in, but only to talk and communicate with us. You are not allowed to attach to anybody. But we would very much like to communicate with you. Try to learn your story through some yes or no's. Please communicate with us. We ask that you are a soldier. Did you die over here? Did you die from the cholera? Cross it if yes.
I want to try something.
Please do. I mean, he crossed it for me.
I want to see if I can get it to respond to me. Fall in! Oh, you. Is that a cat? Is that a cat?
Nope.
That was awesome. Did you?
It's still
I
going.
was just like,
I'm not gonna
he's
lie.
a soldier.
Yeah.
What if?
I was thinking that too.
It's going up. Soldier, I said fall in. If you are here with me right now, cross these rods. Open these rods. Motion sensor and these rods are completely open right now.
Yeah.
Point these rods where you are right now.
Down the hall.
That's insane. That's insane.
Do we do it in the hall?
I think so. That's temperature.
Am I too hot
That's
for
direct
you?
interaction.
Yeah.
The high pitch, that's direct interaction. It's going. Cat ball, right here. Right here. I'm not moving. I'm not moving my feet at all. I'm not shifting my weight.
Oh, you're standing still.
Did you see that?
Cat ball. What'd you say?
Did you see the baby gate move a little bit?
Did you see the baby gate move?
I did.
I did not.
I saw it. It went
REM
like,
pod. Cat ball. Same time. Simultaneous activation. Even if I moved, I cannot set that off with my movement from here.
No.
And cat ball.
Jesus.
so what'd you do? Call up a whole platoon of
You might have.
Stand in the middle, point it at me.
This is exactly where I feel it closed. This is where I have my cameras.
Soldier, if you were a private before you died, cross these rods. Private, my name is Sergeant. Come talk to me now. Point these rods where you are. What was that?
I don't know.
Did y'all make any noise in there?
No.
I heard like a lip smacking downstairs.
That's weird.
I thought I heard a click in here, but
Yeah, it was like
Like a click,
it
yeah.
could have been.
Hold on just 1 second. Okay, maybe not. I thought I heard it a second time.
If you're here with me right now, cross these rods. I invite you to come speak with me. If you passed away here and would like my help,
hey, what's going on here?
cross these rods.
I didn't do this.
Watch red blood. I'm
It's
getting
gone
nothing
now.
here now.
Weird.
Okay, that one was me, but this one on the bed just went off, and the only way it'll go off is if I touch it. And nobody was over here. We were all over there by the door listening.
Show me.
This
That one on the bed's going off currently?
I
That's the
bumped
same one?
I bumped it. See how I have to push here? We were all over there. There was no way that could have gone off without something doing something to it, and it wasn't us.
Yeah, I'm getting nothing in there now.
Weird.
No pressure, no nothing, no interaction on the rods.
Soldier, I am Staff Sergeant. I am here to discuss with you of why you are still here. We request that you come and communicate with us. We have a REM pod over here. You will see a light. You have already made this go off multiple times. Come over, touch it, make it go off, lower the temperature. Give us a sign that you are hearing what we are saying. It just stops.
You asked it to touch it.
Thank you, Private. You may stop. I said you may stop. Thank you.
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah, that really is.
Does anybody else just want to start jumping up and down, or is it
A
just
little
me?
bit. Yeah.
I want personally.
That's fair.
Do you want to take a break?
Yeah, I want to take a break to
Oh, yeah.
kill that one.
Killing.
Turn the IR light on too, so you're ready. Catball. Give it night vision.
It's so much more different without that intense music that's overlaid.
Yeah.
Is this on or not? Yeah, that's on.
I got EMF level 1 here. It's still going off. This is concrete. Hit drop. Nope, still going off. But I don't have EMF. Oh, I just had EMF 2 for a second. Interesting. Catball. This is concrete. This is completely solid.
Yeah.
Red pod. It's blinking.
I was going to say, are these two different? Because that's been blinking since that turned on.
They're identical.
Yeah, so that's been blinking since that turned on.
So whenever it starts beeping, that's its lowest level, is the light blinking.
Okay, yeah, so they're
The next level, you start hearing it.
Okay, I was checking. I didn't know. That's why I came over to see. But you were doing your thing. I didn't want to
Catball.
interrupt you.
Do you want me to turn the light off?
Yes. Night vision. If there's anything down here or anything that followed me down here, make these rods cross. Oh, that's like immediate. Which one? Is it this one?
It might be this one.
Nope, it is this one. This one's going off right now.
Is this the one that was flashing on us?
Point these rods to where you are right now. That's awesome. You can see how close I can get to it. This is like a few inches because I have it on the closest range. You can change the range of it to where I think it goes up to like 3 or 4 feet, but I like to keep it really tight because I want the least. I want it to be the hardest to interact with that it can be.
Yeah.
I'm not getting anything on EMF.
So is that just because it's real close and touching it?
No, that's temperature drop.
That's temperature. So that's
Like I'm almost losing my breath.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm like shivering and my chest is tight.
Shiver me timbers.
Like tightness at the bottom of my throat. Pray for the camera's record, Catball's going off. I feel a tightness in my throat and almost like it's like I just
can't catch your breath.
yeah, like my throat is tight right now. Just stand here facing this way and feel if you have a pressure or a presence behind you. Like
I feel it.
I mean, I do feel like
Hold on.
I feel like there's somebody breathing.
I
down my neck.
I just felt
Yeah.
like, I'm not even kidding, it just felt like a moving cold spot right here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's always like a.
The
like a
dog walking makes it creepy.
yeah, it's always like a.
What if that wasn't the dog?
That'd be really weird. You just open the door, the dog's standing on the stairs.
If you are down here with me, make these rods cross. There's like no hesitation in this at all. Like it almost feels like my hands are being pulled. Point these rods to where you are right now. Literally pointed both of them right at where you're standing. If there's anything here that would like to communicate with me directly, make these rods cross. If there is something here that is intimidated by me, make these rods cross. If you know that you have passed on, that you are no longer actively living, cross these rods. That is so weird.
It doesn't want to talk to me.
I literally got goosebumps as that happened. I saw the hairs on my hand when he brought the light down stand up on end.
So
It felt like my whole hand was being tugged. Like this is like serious interaction.
yeah.
If you are the spirit of someone who once lived here, cross these rods.
Point the rod at the person you are most terrified of.
Alright, can I see the rods?
He's a very imitating man. I don't blame you.
Show me.
Point the rods to the person that intimidates you the most in this room.
Dude, that's literally pointing directly at me. Like it's pointing at the lens.
Your fall in worked well, sir.
That's interesting.
Point these rods to the person that intimidates you the most in this room.
Is that you?
Yeah.
Those rods are pointing. There's.
It's following you.
For reference, everyone else is over there. Cat ball on the stairs. He is leaning against the stairs. He could have bumped it. Is that one on the concrete or on the stairs?
That's on the stairs. There was no way.
Well, he might have bumped it.
Yeah, but.
Cat ball.
Well,
Nah.
So it was pointing at you, and the second that they said cat ball, this kind of just switched over the lane.
I do have serious chills.
So whatever you've done, you've intimidated the crap out of this thing.
If something is here and it's intimidated by me, interact with one of these cylinders I have on the ground with the red light. Walk over to it, reach out to it, grab it. Are you too scared to interact with me? You hold them straight. If you're here and you're intimidated by me, point those rods at me now. That's insane. Point them better. You only have one pointed at me. Move the other one.
the light on.
Yeah, go ahead and kill light. Can you see me in the camera?
Yep.
Alright. Go ahead and ask questions whenever you're ready.
Are you a soldier?
No.
Earlier.
Yeah?
Okay. Earlier you said you were a soldier. So which is it? Do you not know? Is that you making that go off?
Maybe.
Maybe. Are you unsure? It's okay if you're unsure. Did you mean to do that?
Radio.
Okay. Did you die here? Did you die in this house? Did you die on this land?
Yes.
Yes. So not specifically here. Okay, thank you.
What unit did you serve with?
Join.
You joined the army? Or did you join the Navy?
I heard a
You joined the army. Congrats. Thank you for your service.
You're smart though.
I appreciate that, but I could generally disagree.
Trouble.
Is
They might
that...
have said run right after, but I was talking.
No, you're fine. Are you in trouble? Or are we in trouble?
It chooses.
Who's it? Is there something else here besides you? Are you here protecting this house from something evil? about we try something easier?
Yeah.
Yeah? Well, thank you. Can you give us your name? Is that okay? Are you allowed to do that? We would like your name.
I think it said sir.
I'm a sergeant, don't call me sir.
I work for a living.
Damn right.
I thought it said sergeant, but I'm not sure.
Hey, if you said sergeant, thank you very much.
A very clear, angry, growling voice.
So you heard it before, we appreciate it. We've all been there. We appreciate that. So I'm glad you do understand the reference. Is there anything we can do to help you? Do you remember what year you died?
I'm trying.
Take your time. I appreciate all that you're doing for us right now. Do you get to talk to people like this very often? I'm sure this is different from what you're used to.
In progress?
Syncing Spirit Box Session 2. From now on, I'm going to be breaking up my investigations in two main categories. Whether the being is somewhat neutral or happy, or on the other end, angry. From there, we'll break it down into three main subcategories: intelligent, residual, and intentional. This has been one of the most intimidating and interesting experiences I've ever had while investigating. This is the most activity I've ever captured in such a short amount of time. It's to the point we ended up leaving early because we had so much footage. It is of my opinion that based on the scratch marks, the noises we heard, and the overwhelming negative presence that we experienced, that this is a malevolent being that is somewhat of a remnant, could be of a soldier of another time. I also believe that this is a semi-intelligent being that did choose to interact with us throughout the evening. Now, none of this is for certain, and feel free to leave your own opinion down in the comment section. If you saw or heard anything that we didn't notice while creating or editing this video, let me know. And if you really enjoyed, don't forget to slap that subscribe button. I want to thank you for watching. My name's Jared, but you can call me Pilates, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.
Outside.